And this is the day, of course, that Matt Campbell is officially introduced. He has been approved by whatever the committee's called now. It's always been referred to as the Compensation Committee. It's been approved. His 8-year contract, he's all set. And he will be introduced within the hour at a press conference over at Beaver Stadium as the 17th head football coach of the Nittany Lions. It is... Look, when this came out, I've never talked about this. I'm not going to talk about other names, but there are 3 names I had. Actually, no, I apologize. 4 names that I had on the list the day after, right? He was one of them, all right, without question, because he has to be on anybody's list. He is somebody that has put together the type of visual resume that you sit there and say, wow, this guy can flat out coach. Now let's see what he does with resources. And I've said this how many times during the process, that whomever was able to get this job would have more resources at their fingertips than they ever have in their entire career. This is a perfect example of it.
Matt Campbell has gone at Iowa State 72-55 in his 10-year tenure over there, won 10 seasons. And this is in a conference where in Iowa, he's little brother. Iowa's number 1 in the state. Iowa State's number 2. He's now coming to Pennsylvania, where he's got more resources. He's number 1 in the state, number 1 for recruiting in the region. Like, he has more at his disposal across the board and has the backing of those in Happy Valley. It was seen this weekend when he, of course, arrived by plane, I believe, over the weekend.
Yesterday at 4 o'clock.
Yesterday at 4 o'clock, he came in. There was dozens of fans and media members outside waiting for him. The fans were cheering him on, Pat Kraft, and he is now being welcomed here to Happy Valley by anyone and everyone, and it's going to be a very big beginning here.
But let's start with the smart move out of the gate. The smart move out of the gate was Terry Smith gets a 4-year deal.
He's the associate head coach, and I believe lead assistant is his role, is what's being reported.
Okay. Doing that right away showed a level of savviness on the part of Matt Campbell that he gets it.
Yeah.
Right? And Terry, of course, will be the head coach in the bowl game. Matt will not be the head coach in the bowl game. Terry is the head coach in the bowl game. It is still the 2025 season. Matt will be around. This will be a golden opportunity for him to observe, make his notes, what he thinks of the current players. He's going to be talking to them anyway because, look, the portal opens on January 2nd, and the portal goes both ways. It's not just who he brings in.
It's who leaves.
Right? Who leaves as well. There's a lot that goes into this, but it'll give him a golden opportunity to sit there and make notes about what he thinks of the current personnel. And then, of course, Penn State will play Clemson at Yankee Stadium.
On December 27th, noon game.
Yes.
Preseason number 2.
By the way, they're ABC.
ABC game. If you told me preseason number 2 versus preseason number 4 playing in a bowl game, I would have said, oh my gosh, they're playing in the championship or something.
Well, look. But
here we are.
But here we are. Tulane and James Madison are in.
Yeah. And we'll discuss the playoffs in a little bit. Back to Campbell, though, it has been his first statement has come out, his first press release. I'm incredibly honored to join the Penn State University as his next football head coach. This is one of the blue bloods of college football, and this program's history and tradition are unmatched. I look forward to building on that foundation by developing student athletes on and off the field, competing for championships, and continuing the legacy of excellence that defines Penn State. I want to thank President Ben DePuty and Pat Kraft for their trust and support through this process. I want to express my deep gratitude to Iowa State University, its football program, and the entire Cyclones community for their incredible memories and experiences my family and I have shared there. We will always cherish our time in Ames. My family and I are eager to become part of the Penn State community and get to work with student athletes, staff, and fans who make this place special.
Guy's a heck of a coach. His wife, Erica, by the way, is an audiologist. I mean, she's very passionate about the work that she does there. They have 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls. And look, so I want to get into this. Matt is a very process-oriented individual. So is James Franklin, by the way. But Matt is very focused on the process. Matt is very focused on team. Okay? You don't get anywhere individually. You have to do everything really in life as a team. There are very few people I can think of that just got there and, right, okay? I don't care whether it's doing something like this where you and I are collaborating. We're doing this as a team, right? The same thing about when we do a football or basketball podcast. It's all of us together. That's a small segment, but it tells you what teamwork means as opposed to 125 players or, in Mike Rhodes' case, 13 to 15 players.
Yeah.
You still have to do things as a team despite the fact that the individual is emphasized so much in this world. That's how Matt is. Now, the goal as time goes is going to be to get better and get yourself back to the playoff. Everybody talks national championship. Okay? National championships happen. They happen. It is incredible to win a national championship because it is such a grind to win a national title. Last year, Penn State won 2 playoff games and was 30 seconds shy of the championship game. That should tell everybody how tough a grind it is to get there. The idea of national championship or bust,
it's criminal. It's crazy.
Is just, it doesn't work that way. And look, in the NFL, it can't be Super Bowl or bust. The Philadelphia Eagles might get back to the Super Bowl. And the Philadelphia Eagles, for a while, were going along well this year. Now they've hit a rough spot. They've got the Chargers coming up tonight at SoFi. They're not playing well right now. It's a 17-game season. And it's hard. I've talked about this so often, but it is hard to win. We've got to somehow, and I can't, look, I can stand on a pulpit and say this till I'm blue in the face about how difficult it is to win and how much winning should be appreciated because, look, I've done this a long time. I appreciate all the wins. I take nothing for granted because I've had the good fortune of doing the highs and the tough days of doing the lows. So you appreciate the winning when you have both along the way. Let Matt build his program and let him build it in such a way that gives Penn State the best chance to get to the playoff. Okay? Don't jump off the wagon the first time something doesn't go right. Okay? I mean, look how many people wanted Ryan Day fired a year ago after losing to Michigan.
Then he won a championship.
Then he won the national championship. But, of course, they still bringing up to the fact that he lost to Michigan. It's like, okay. It's like the Tubby Smith story I've told many times. Dick Girardi is writing for the Philadelphia Daily News. Well, Tubby Smith does something remarkable. Wins the national title and becomes the first African-American head coach at Kentucky. And wins the national championship at Kentucky. So Dick goes down to do a story on him. Dick's waiting not in the lobby, out
in the area,
where the staff assistant is. And Tubby finally emerges. He was meeting with 2 boosters. And one of them looks at him and says, "Now, Tubby, I know you won the national title, but you lost twice at Rupp last year, and that is unacceptable." Okay? See what I'm talking about here? Even in winning, there's still a complaint. Okay? Embrace winning. Embrace the process of getting there. Okay? Process, that process means time. You don't wave magic wands. Okay? Let Matt go through his process. It has worked for him. And because it has worked for him, with the resources he has, the process will be, in all likelihood, sped up. But there's still a process.
There is.
Right? And that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to Sports Talk with Steve Jones. Catch the latest from me on the 7 Mountain Sports YouTube page. Find clips of the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook by searching up 7 Mountain Sports.